you essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
And ball movement is one of those great things. One of the things you learn early in this game is that if everybody gets involved, then everyone has a chance to win.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Lynn with it. The lead stands at 9. Here comes the screen. To Ken Bazemore. Lets it fly from long range. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Oh, he had him there for a second. To Kevin Knox. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended, but Knox with the 3.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Lynn with it. It's a 9-point lead. 4-3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Moutier into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. To Kevin Knox. Lynn with it. He'll run the offense. No good, and no foul.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
To Kevin Knox. Oh, I had him going there for a second. Kevin Knox. Shot by Moutier. It's off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
A couple of cracks at the line now.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Kevin Huerter at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Last year, Jay, Knicks with 29 victories, but that was with Porzingis going down in February. We'll have to see when the big fella, if he comes back this year.
Well, he'll come back. He's been doing some things on the boat in the offseason that a lot of people have made fun of. But I think Coach Fizdale will get this team back on track. And what he was able to do towards the end of the season by taking Frank Ntilikina and Emmanuel Moutier to a playoff game to let them show the toughness it takes to get to the next level will be instrumental.
Here comes the screen. Moutier. Nice pass to get things going.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Lynn with it. The lead is 11. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, a couple of things. Number one, his range is as soon as he steps over the half-court line. He can shoot the ball from that far and will shoot the ball from that far, which goes to show you how confident he is. Secondly, he never seems to be squared up towards the basket. He can make shots off different angles. And he's able to take the ball and put it into pockets where as a defender, it makes you lunge towards it. With his quick hand speed combined with that quick release and his ability to shoot the ball from anywhere and everywhere on the court makes him one of the most dynamic scorers we've seen on the collegiate level for a very long time.
That pass stolen by the Hawks.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Trae Young bothered just enough there. Burke with it. Trailing by 14. To Cantor. Shot from the lane won't go. It's Atlanta ball. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Substitution being made in this one. Nice pass to set things up. Inside, he scores.
Here's what you have to like about Kevin Huerter's potential at the next level. He's a high IQ passer, which means he's not a ball stopper. Yes, we all know that he can shoot the ball very well from behind the arc. But how about twos? He can do it both on catch and shoot and off the dribble, shooting around 43% off the bounce. All these things combined make him a dangerous player on the court at all times.
Oh, he had him there for a second. To Hardaway. For three, it's in the jeans. Tim Hardaway Jr., hand in his face, hits the tough three.
I love watching these coaches' moments. The coach was literally saying, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. That's how you make coaches look like masterminds.
Here comes the screen. Baseline drive. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Cantor. Hawks have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
That 1 year he played at Oklahoma. The first half of the season, everybody was claiming him, including myself, as the National Player of the Year. And then after he became the main point of focus for other teams, you started to see diminishing returns. His game started to get a little bit sloppy. He was a volume shooter. So now I think he has to be more sharp, more in tune with how his team plays, and throw himself into what the team is doing first. He's a better passer than what he gives credit for. If he's able to pass and get other people involved, inevitably his shot will come around.
Hawks have it. Trae Young. Layup goes down. Well done.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
The drive, right to the basket. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Oh, had him going there for a second. To Cantor.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. And it's Cantor. Now 3 for 9.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
From the painted area, won't go down. Won't go down. Here's Atlanta.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Trae Young. Hardaway to Cantor. Dwayne Dedmon able to recover with the block. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Hardaway. Offensive board. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Knocked loose. Trae Young. Driving right to the basket. From the outside, no good. To Hardaway. Kevin Knox. To Cantor. And count the basket inside.
The assist from number 21, Damian Johnson.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. To Trae Young.
In the second quarter.
Sizing up the defense. To Trae Young. From long range, it's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Neely Kina into the front court. His guys trail by 13. To Hardaway. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Mark my words, Ed, about Trae Young. He is such a dynamic scorer that either he'll end up playing alongside Stephen Curry and Dame Lillard in multiple All-Star games, or he'll be a role player similar to Jamal Crawford-esque as a spark plug off the bench and can score against anybody.
Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Probing the defense. Gets it in the left corner. Shot won't go. Enes Kanter tips it. That's his first of the game.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Trae Young. Fires the three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
And count the basket.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Here comes the screen. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports half.